this guy, I wish that I got to do my video in a timely fashion when this story was first produced and happening, but my computer was compromised and I was going through some things which was stopping me from production and producing my work. But from the first time I saw this guy, even before anybody said anything and I had it recorded, I just lost a lot of my work off of my computer, and I paid to try to get it salvaged, and I couldn't get it back. But this is one of those things that, like, in a timely manner, it's more influential and it's more powerful. But before anybody said or knew anything, when I saw this guy on the news talking about how he didn't know what happened to his family, something for some reason clicked in my head. And it might be because, like, that was around the time when I first started watching For My Man and Fatal Attraction, because I'm just into certain things that a lot of people aren't really into. But the guy, when I saw him, something clicked in my head, and was it like, this guy probably freaking killed his wife and his kids, and I have no idea why. When I first saw him on the news, I just had a feeling that he did it, and it turned out that he did. Like, and the other thing is that you see people on the news, like, I've been on the news a couple of times, but you see people on the news talking and stuff. A lot of the times, them people talking, they know exactly what happened. Some of them have even been, you know what I'm saying, a witness or a culprit in the situation themselves, all the way down to you looking at somebody that, like, news is talking to the person, and they, like, got some little fucking kid locked up in their house, or freaking some pedophile murderer, or they had something to do with the crime itself. Like, life is crazy like that. But I knew that this guy did something. I knew that he did it for some reason.
Reporters, he had no idea where his family could be. He even pleaded for their safe return.
That's not something I could ever fathom would happen in my lifetime.
Shanann's brother lashed out at Watts on Facebook. I just want 30 seconds alone with that heartless psychopath. May Satan have mercy on his soul. Kelly Trippy is a neighbor and says the murders have shocked the community. When you got the news Wednesday night, what went through your mind?
Shock. You don't know someone at all until you find out that they've done something so evil.
She is still trying to make sense of what seemed like a perfect marriage and home life.
That is pathetic.
Outside the home, the memorial continues to grow for the family. And just a few moments ago, investigators for the defense left the home after gathering their own evidence. Jeff Watts is expected to be formally charged on Monday.
So many people want so many more answers on this story. So far, they just haven't come yet. Omar, thank you very much.
No breaks, big smoke cloud, feeling like I'm in it. Can't bring the good word, call me the rap, cause you do flow shit.
I've been watching a show called For My Man, Fatal Attraction. I like binge watch these shows, and he's another story, another case of a similar situation. But to whoever that woman's family is, the 2 kids, that man, anybody that is related in any kind of way, associated. If you don't believe in God and demons, I hope you believe in them now, because the only way you're ever going to see them again, which it is possible, and especially for them 2 kids, that they could have another chance. Some people don't want to hear it, but no matter what if that guy does come up with the theory or conclusion or reason for what his actions were. That's nothing but demons. Like, I mean, and they're here running rampant. But that is, I mean, that is definitely crazy. She was just posting how much she cares about him and loves him and he's the best and this and that, and he killed her and the 2 kids. Like, I mean, there's no explanation you could come up with except you had some kind of demon, or you got demons that you don't deal with or haven't dealt with or tried to deal with or whatever. I wouldn't even give him the benefit of the doubt of saying he was possessed. Hopefully there ain't no death penalty for the man. You don't kill people like him. You let them live. But one thing, just like I say about all of these people, is he is going to be getting screwed in his butt for a long time. For the rest of his life, they're going to be screwing him in his little tail. It's a shame. It's got to be demons. Like, I mean, I can't imagine somebody wanting to go to jail for the rest of their life and knowing, or even not knowing, and then finding out that, I mean, there ain't no hell under your feet, man. And there ain't no heaven up over your head. There's heavens, but there ain't no clouded place with cherubs and people with halos and wings and stuff. That's not what goes on. He is going to hell. Hell is here. Man, the things they're going to do with that booty. The things they're going to do to that mouth. I know it doesn't give anybody any confirmation or any benefits knowing or believing or anyone trying to ease your pain, but trust me, them booty cheeks are gonna be so torn apart. It's like, it's just not ever gonna stop for that guy. But hopefully they do get some answers. What a bozo.
Reporter Jace Larson. We don't know if he was unfaithful to his wife. A family friend said that the wife had confided in her. She was concerned that her husband might be having an affair, but she didn't really have any evidence to support that. Shanann and the children, Celeste, 3, and Bella, 4, recently spent 6 weeks at the home of her parents in North Carolina, while her husband stayed behind in Colorado.
Bella, Cece, and I and my dad are flying back to North Carolina for 6 weeks.
She was expecting their 3rd child and posted this sonogram image with the message, "I love Chris. He's the best dad us girls could ask for." Just days ago, she posted this photo of her baby bump. 15 weeks. Baby is the size of an orange. The Watts family was recently profiled in a magazine published by the weight loss supplement company Shanann worked for. On social media, Shanann boasted about earning all expenses paid vacations to exotic destinations, while her husband often stayed home with the kids. On the day of the murders, Shanann came home at 1 a.m. from a business trip, and there was a confrontation with her husband.
It wasn't like an argument. We had an emotional conversation, but I'll leave it at that.
The bodies of his wife and children were found at the oil and gas facility where Watts worked. The mom was found in an open part of a field, and then her children were found nearby. We've reported that the children were found inside some oil tanks. There's concern that he might have been doing it to try and mask the smell. Because those tanks had a lot of oil in them, it might be difficult to smell a body that was decaying.
Why did you kill your wife and 2 children?
Watts showed no emotion when he appeared in court.
3 counts of first-degree murder. You understand that?
At the family's home, neighbors have created a makeshift memorial to the slain mother and her daughter.
Isn't that 4 counts of first-degree murder because she was pregnant?
We're all just trying to pay our respects in the most respectful way.
Christopher Watts is due back in court on Tuesday when he will officially be charged with triple murder. He has been denied bail.
You mean to tell me that that's not what is it, a quadruple murder or something like that? That's 4 people. She was pregnant. That's two kids, infant or not, unborn child, and the mother. That's 4. That's crazy. Man, what a loser. Maybe he felt angry because she was leaving him behind and she was sipping daiquiris and chilling on beaches and going to exotic places, and he was sitting back. But who knows? He could have been doing something. They both could have been doing something. But either way, it doesn't matter what. If doesn't matter if she. I don't want to be rude, but if she did anything to any, like it, there's no justification for that one. I mean, what about the kids? Did they have something to do with what she did? If I mean, you know. But if she didn't, then he killed them because he was the one having polygamous relationships or being a bigot.